Welcome back. This is The Blessing and Provision. I stopped working in the fall of 2020 due to health reasons and spent 2021 working towards my healing. I'll share the testimony related to that in another video, but for now, let's talk about the blessings of God in supernatural ways. I wasn't working, I had no income, and was using my savings towards all expenses. I had applied for COVID relief and unemployment benefits but was denied from the latter. As my savings dwindled, the anxiety related to that increased. In October of 2021, as Pastor Robin and her daughter, Pastor Krista, spoke about finances, I felt a stirring. My faith was activated, and I also knew in that moment that God was leading me to sow a seed of X amount. So I did, by faith. A few weeks after that, while on vacation with my parents and extended family, some uncomfortable conversations were had between myself, my brother-in-law, and my cousin. All of these conversations came from a pure heart, and so when asked about my finances, I had no trouble sharing the truth. I also testified of the goodness of God and how each time I had a need, it was always answered and provided, whether it be immediate or after the fact. God always shows up. I remember the surprise on both of their faces, but I pressed on in faith. Well, exactly 2 weeks later, God impressed upon the hearts of the very people who were meant to help me. I received notification that the unemployment benefits that I had previously been denied had been reprocessed and I would receive all back pay, a year's worth. That same day, my cousin Sonny randomly called to let me know he'd sent a monetary gift. I was surprised, shocked, and uncomfortable. You see, I love gifting others. It's one of my love languages, but to receive, well, that's a whole other issue. Overnight, I went from dwindling savings to receiving $20,000 in my bank account, all at once. For those of you who have gotten this far, I share this not to boast in myself, but in the goodness of God. I share this to increase your faith in the one true living God who desires to bless and provide for you exceedingly abundantly more than you could ask, think, or imagine. Luke 6:38 commands us to give, and it shall be given unto you good measure, pressed down and shaken together, and running over shall men give unto your bosom. For with the same measure you meet withal, it shall be measured to you again. In other words, as Prophet Robin explained during the 11th hour, this means the Lord has commanded us to give once, and he will render it back to you sevenfold. Shall is a promise, and in Luke 6:38, he promises to give to you 7 times your seed. Whether he prompts you to sow to the stranger you pass by on the streets, a community, the church, however it is, as conversation, prayer, your time, monetary gifts, words of encouragement, whatever and however it is, just know that God sees, and he desires to bless you in that very arena sevenfold, and he will.